Missouri regulators, you guys, deny certification for a majority of social equity cannabis license winners, you guys. Of the 24 dispensary licenses selected through the lottery in June, the Independent has identified 14 that are likely connected to groups the state cracked down on previously. David Huckins, a disabled veteran from Leavenworth, Kansas, threw his name into the lottery this spring for a chance to win a social equity marijuana dispensary license in Missouri, you guys. In June, he learned he landed one of 57 micro business licenses meant to benefit disadvantaged business owners, you guys. Including disabled veterans, those with lower incomes, and people with nonviolent marijuana offenses, you guys. We need to scroll this up. Wrong way. There we go. The micro business program was part of the constitutional amendment to legalize adult use marijuana that voters passed in 2022. And Huckins was among one of the 24 dispensary licenses and 33 wholesale licenses for cultivation facilities handed out as part of a second lottery held in June. Out of more than 2,000 applicants, you guys. But Huckins wasn't officially in the clear, you guys, until Thursday afternoon, when he received a notice that he passed the rigorous review process to confirm his eligibility for social equity, you guys. For him, it wasn't a surprise, you see, because in a quote, he says, "I got a letter from the Department of Veterans Affairs saying that I have a disability rating that qualifies me for the application process," he said. "This one was a slam dunk for the state, I feel like." Hutchins was an outlier with only 7 of the 24 dispensary licenses that managed to get certified by the Division of Cannabis Regulation on Thursday afternoon, according to the division's report. And the other 17 dispensary license winners, you guys, were deemed ineligible largely because of failure to provide adequate documentation that the licensee met the criteria to qualify. 15 of the 33 wholesale licenses needed to create marijuana grow facilities were deemed ineligible as well. Man, oh man, you guys, these guys. And that means that less than half, that's right, 25 of the 57 licenses were actually finally certified. That's a significant decrease from the first round issued last October, when 37 of the 48 were certified. Out of the 11 that weren't, 9 of them were eventually revoked. And while on the surface it sounds like a problem of technicalities, it could speak to the larger problem of the predatory practices surrounding Missouri's micro business licenses, which the division itself has warned about, you guys. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. In a quote, they say, "My first impressions are that most of the licenses that weren't issued," Hutchins said, "were probably due to people or groups with vast resources that have tried to cheat the system by putting in sometimes hundreds of invalid applications." The division declined to provide the Independent with a list of the certified licenses, you guys, and man. However, of the 24 dispensary licenses selected through the lottery in June, the Independent has identified 14 that are likely connected to groups cannabis regulators have cracked down on previously, you guys. Man, oh man, oh man. The groups include investors from Arizona, Michigan, and within Missouri, accused of using disadvantaged people as fronts to gain licenses. The strategy involves recruiting applicants to flood the lottery and increase chances of winning, you guys. Man, these guys, geez Louise, a lot is going on over there in Missouri. The Independent has obtained contracts that these groups have been circulated to potential applicants, revealing the investors are aiming to shut out the disadvantaged applicants from most of the profit and control of the business. That's right. That's what a lot of these social equity contracts do. And Lisa Cox, spokeswoman for the division, said the licenses who weren't certified today were sent notices of pending revocation, you guys. They say that they will have 30 days to respond to the division's concerns, during which licenses may submit records or information demonstrating why the licenses should not be revoked, she said. So we'll see what they have to say about this. We're going to follow this story. And in the first round, it took 3 months after the notices were issued to confirm those that were initially being revoked, Cox said. For Hutchins, the entire situation is problematic, however. Lots of problems going on with this because, for one, he said, it means less growing facilities that the dispensaries will be able to rely on, but it also impacts the dynamic of the micro-business marijuana community. Hutchins hosts weekly calls among the licenses so they can share knowledge and help each other. But man, this just sounds like this is one big clusterfuck. And in a quote, they're saying, the general feeling in the community among other people like myself who aren't connected to big investors, he said. In another quote, they say, most of us feel like this is a social equity program to benefit people that are socially disadvantaged, not a way for millionaires to get richer, you guys. Man, oh man, oh man. What is up with going on in Missouri and all these social equity licenses? And of course, you got the predatory. And I'm just surprised that they didn't reference the Joneses in this, but I can't wait to hear what you all have to say about this.
I'm just surprised that we're still surprised that these programs are becoming what they are, which is, a cash grab for millionaires. Because, yes, what do you need to build out a facility? Money. Mm-hmm. What do they know probably better than the social equity applicants? How to write a predatory contract. Mm-hmm. And what do we know? Like if somebody's offering you $250,000 and the most you've ever had in your bank is $1,575, right? And you are excited. That's a big number. It's $250,000. You're looking at all the big ways, right? And they're hastily entering these agreements, like social equity programs, until that we're actually vetting these equity share agreements and going through the actual contracts and actually looking into the operational structure of the company as well as the profit divisions in any and all contracts, a lot of which aren't provided. We're going to continue to see this program be a fucking joke and be a cash grab for the more fortunate over the less.
Mm-hmm. Man.
Socialist equity, right, Jason?
That's right.
Once again, we're watching Jenny come over to team socialism.
Oh boy.
No, we're watching Jenny. Jenny is like Captain Social Equity. I don't know how I became that person, but I've got more social equity applicants than anything.
So social equity is a government system of regulation of corporations and businesses. What that is that's socialism.
I was talking.
It's okay.
What
it's
that
okay
is
to be pro-socialist.
Interrupting.
Happiest countries on the planet are social democracies where they use socialism and controls over corporations that individual human beings can be protected and have a better chance at a good life. It's okay, Jenny.
Said with love, but I disagree with you.
Socialism, and then we'll get you to team psychedelic communism next.
Mm-hmm. I'm good on all of that. Thank you. I've done enough psychedelics in my life that if that little thing was gonna twick in the back of my head, it would have happened on deadline a long time ago. Mm-hmm. But no, I get frustrated with the social equity programs because they rule and figure out everything other than how to protect these applicants. And as I told the DCR the other day, everybody seems to be patting their pockets but my fucking applicants. Mm-hmm. You have the lawyers doing it. You have the investors doing it. You have investors taking money and putting shit on Biz Buy Sell and getting all these deals for a license that they have no ownership in, selling stocks of your business that they're not authorized to do that in. Because guess what? If I'm 51% of a board, let me tell you how math works. That means I have unilateral decision-making ability. That's why it has to remain 51%, not 49.5%. So I think we need to step back and just realize that until these programs are better operated, they're going to be a very frustrating situation, which is going to be, doing zero good for anyone.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jenny Beth,
pissing me off.
Can you teach us some more math, though, please?
Yeah. You want me to?
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh.
What do you want to do? Reduce some fractions?
I want to talk about Marxism. Can we do that?
It's too early, and I've had it with men for the week. Don't start with me, Bubba.
Talk about Karl Marx.
Let's talk about how German, French, English and U.S. industrialists and oil company heads wanted Lenin to go to ruin the revolution and convert Marxism into Marxism-Leninism. That's what we really need to talk about.
Let's talk about the difference between Leninism and what you guys call Marxism. You guys call communism. How about that?
Oh, boy.
I think we need a second show after High at 9. You and me.
Oh, boy. That would definitely be interesting.
Oh, my God. Could the after show be called Jason Beck Smoked Out? Because he got high at 9. Now he's smoked out.
Oh, boy.
It's called Low at 10.
Low at 10 is great.
Cute, you guys. Well. We're going to keep this train rolling.